Hello people, I'm Zoltria, and today we're making an origami horse. This horse is my own design, but there's a twist. This horse is not only a horse, but is also a velociraptor, and also a dragon. Yeah. So, this horse is very special, and so you have to learn it. Now learn. First, you want to take this corner and put it down to this corner. Good job. Now you have to unfold it. Now you gotta take this corner and bring it up to this corner. Now you want to unfold that. Now you want to turn it over and get this edge here and put it up to that edge. Congratulations. Now, you want to unfold that and take this edge and fold it up to this edge. Now, I want you to unfold that. Now, I need to take these corners and bring it all down to this corner. Now you should have something that looks like this. A square with a few flaps in the center. Good job. Now I want you to take this edge here, just one of them, and fold it into the center. Let me show you. Now I want you to take this edge, this one flap, remember that? And fold it into the center. Congratulations. Now, what you have to do is unfold that and take this corner and bring it up kind of around here and make an imaginary line between the two creases. You see this crease here? This crease? Make an imaginary line just about there and fold it right there. Use those creases as a guideline to show you where you need to fold. Then when you bring it up, this should happen. And get these flaps here and kind of bring them into the center here. And make them go all the way up. Kind of like the crane base. If you don't know what a crane base is, it's basically the basis of how you make the paper crane, which you should probably see if you haven't learned it already. Next, I want you to turn this over and do the exact same thing. And remember, the neater you are, the more better the end product will be. If you want to see it again, let me just leave it in this corner. And remember, it's just the same like we did on the back side. Good, now I want you to unfold this. So now, it should be all back to like this. So from here, down. Next, the next few steps will be a bit harder, so I want you to stick with me in this one, okay? get your mind's thinking stuff ready. So I'll take this corner and bring it down from this imaginary crease. Or you could see it actually. Yeah, bring it down. So kind of like this. From this crease, bring it down. Now I want you to unfold it and take this one over, and the back one also over one. So now it will be happen like this. And I want you to take this corner again and do the same thing. Now unfold. Now here's this tricky part. I want you to look at it like this and unfold it from the inside out, kind of like this. And you see that ditch in the center? You want that to be facing upwards. So use your finger at the back and push that up. And making sure that these creases along here are going down, kind of like that. And yeah, so you want the center to be facing up and the sides here to be facing down. And once you get it kind of in between, you kind of look at it from up here, and it'll make you easier because you can just get your fingers underneath and push it upwards. And you want that these corners going up, so I'm sorry, going down. So go across like this. Oops, sorry about that. I know it looks a bit rough, but that's perfectly fine because you won't see this part on the horse anyway. So, yep, and once you got that, it should be kind of like this. Let me run you through that since that was a bit complicated. So basically what we got is this top upper path, and we put it down. So now it's like this. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick two of any side that you want to be the head and the tail. So I'm going to say this one's the head and the direct opposite side will be the tail then. So now I want you to open this up fully. As you see here, it doesn't. So I want you to just hold on this edge and up here and pull it until that happens. If it doesn't happen so easily, then you might want to try again. I'm going to do the same with this one. Oh, well, if you're lucky, it's already like this, but usually it's not. Good job. Now, up to the second step. Grab your tail and fold this edge down onto the center edge, kind of like this. Remember, the neater, the better. Now, I want you to unfold that and take this edge here, and fold it into the center. Congratulations. Now I want you to unfold that. Now what you do is take these two and open them up and take this corner and put it down so that this happens. Pretty magical, huh? Anyway, from now on, you should see there are many creases here. You want to take this crease that's going from this corner down to this crease here, and so you want these creases here, and you want to fold those in. If you're doing it correctly, then the edge here should line up with this crease here. If you're doing it correctly. Next, what you want to do is unfold those and turn it over. You want to take this flap up here in the center and fold that up. Now, next what I want you to do is grab this part here and fold it like this. Making sure that it's perfectly neat. And I want you to take this flap here and bring it across like this. Good job. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look closely. You should see a crease going here, and on the other side a crease here. We're gonna make a ditch in between those. So take this flap here, bring this down, and you see where your crease was? that you made earlier, I want you to put your finger underneath that and make the paper fold across like this. It's a bit hard, so I'll show you again on the other side. So when you do that, after you've done that, flip that over and let me show you again. So you want to take your finger into the flap and put this one down, and you see the crease that you made earlier. Put your finger underneath that and bring all this paper down into the body. Congratulations. Now I want you to fold it kind of like this. So yeah, I got it here. Fold this across like that, and fold one of these flaps across like this, and you get this peculiar shape. Next, what I want you to do is take these edges here, just one flap, and bring them into the center. This should happen. Both flaps. Next, I want you to take this flap of paper and bring it up. Now, it really depends on where your edges are here, because you don't want to put it fully up there because this thing is not straight, and so if you did that, you'd make a bend. So just fold it, and it doesn't have to be too light, just across like that so that it doesn't make a bend. And yeah. Next, I want you to turn it sideways. There's a problem here. And take this entire side here, bring it down over on top. And you should get a shape like this. Now, the side in which your corners are, this is going to be how the thing stands up. So if you look on here, this is what it'll look like. These legs here are the same as this. So that means your feet are going to come back here. So I want you to open this flap up and put your finger on wherever you want the crease to be, or your legs. And I want you to take your finger on top and bend it down. This will be where your legs are. Next, keep your finger in that, let your thumb go, and put your fingers kind of like this, and push the middle one in while the other ones are pushing closer in like this. And you should get a crease kind of like that. Let me show you again on the other side. Take your finger on where you want it to be, just like that, put it down, keep your middle finger, and put that across. And it should look pretty neat. Of course, there's the often mistake here and then, but other than that, it should be quite neat. Next, after that, we're gonna get the tail. So as you can see, we've got 4 legs so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. To get the tail, we're gonna unfold it back again, like this. So remember, from here, 1, 2, like that. Next, I want to take this corner here, this one flap, and bring it up. Flip this over, and look at it closely. You don't want the flaps to go over this side here, because if they go over, you get like an overhinge, and it's not good. So make sure they're kind of underneath there, so that it still passes through here, but not through here. This way, when you close it, you won't get anything in between here, but you'll still have the tail. Tail's pretty small, but it's still a tail. You could attempt to make it as large as possible, but you might get a bit of paper hanging out here. Next, we're going to start off with the head. Unfold the thing entirely so that it's like this. Now I want you to take this edge here and bring it into this edge here. And make sure it goes all the way up. So up here, down like that. And it should go kind of like around here. That's where the crease should end. But it's always different because I'm actually not so sure why. I want you to do the same with the other side. Good, now you should have something like this. Now I want to unfold it again and make sure that it looks perfectly normal. This is what should happen. And next, we're going to start off on the forming of the head. And to get this, to put 2 fingers here, your middle ones like that, and put this one across like this, so that you make a bunny ear. Kind of like this. So from here, fold these 2, and this one should go up. And make that straight. Completely straight. Next, I want you to fold these back together, and you got something like this. Next, what you have to do is choose a mark on where you want it to be and fold it so that it's like this. So if you fold it like this, that's where the head's gonna be. I want the head to be right there. Next, you want to unfold it, and you should find these 2 creases that you just made. Take your fingers and push them across, and you've made yourself a fold like this. Next, what I want you to do is do the same on the other side. Actually, never mind. Unfold that so it's flattish, and bring this up. And yep, do this. Remember, the head is completely customizable. You can make it bigger if you wanted. So, let's say I was going along and I wanted to make this head a lot more bigger. So I would make this thing go lower, his neck lower, to make his head bigger. So this way, he has a bigger head. And then I want him to have a longer head as well. So I'd make the up bit going up here a bit smaller, so that this would happen. And if you really want it, you could grab these 2 and decide the angle on which you want his head to look at. I'm going to point it down like this. And there you go. You got yourself a horse. But before you do anything special, I have to show you how to turn this into 3 things, because this can evolve. Get that out of the way. First, do your art. Give it some cool eyes. There you go. And next, what we're gonna do is I'll show you how to turn this into a velociraptor. Take these 2 legs and bring these out. So unfold them, set that straight. And there you go, velociraptor style. Next, I want you to get these 2 flaps and fold them up and bring this head down. So keep your fingers there. Bring these things up. Ooh. There you go. Bring these 2 up. And you get dragon style. There you go. Right there. And you can bend your head a bit if you want. So yeah, that's how you do it. That is how you make an origami horse / velociraptor / dragon. You win. Now, since this is a bear escape view, you could make them do this. Well, this one didn't work, but it should be able to stand if you did. If you get it at the right angle, then it should stand. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See ya.